In this short video, I would like to clarify 3 things regarding the ban on tetrahydrofurfuryl methacrylate, and at the end of the video, I also have 2 exclusive announcements for you. As a quick side note, if you do not know what tetrahydrofurfuryl methacrylate is or why it is being banned, I recommend watching the previous video on the Safe Nail Products TikTok channel. So, the first thing worth clarifying is that in my first video, I said that the ingredient in question was expected to be banned from 1st February 2027. Since then, however, the matter has been decided and finalized. The European Commission adopted the decision in July, which means that we now know for certain that the ban will officially enter into force on 1st February 2027. What does this mean? It means that from that date onward, products containing this ingredient may no longer be sold or placed on the market. More importantly for you, materials and products containing this ingredient may no longer be used in nail salons either. All right? So this is the date we need to mark in our calendars and keep firmly in mind. 1st of February 2027. That is when the ban will enter into force, and this is now confirmed. The second thing I would like to talk about is that my previous video received a huge number of comments here on TikTok, as well as on Facebook and elsewhere. Quite a few people were, how should I put it, a little upset. And let me add that their concerns were completely understandable. People were saying, oh my God, is this whole thing starting all over again? Is it going to be exactly like the transition away from TPO? Are we going to have to replace our entire stock of nail products? What is going to happen to us now? So I would like to clarify this once again, reassure everyone, and draw your attention to the fact that there is no need to worry. This is nowhere near as large-scale an issue as the TPO transition was. The reason is very simple. Tetrahydrofurfuryl methacrylate is not found in nearly as many products as TPO was. So stay calm. In your place, I would simply check the ingredient lists of the products you currently have in stock. Alternatively, and this may actually be the easiest option, I would contact the shop, online store, or brand you purchase from and ask them to tell you which of their products contain or previously contained this ingredient. That way, you can check your products and know exactly where you stand. But I genuinely have the feeling that you will not have too many products containing it. Even if you do, it is still useful to know because you now know for certain that you have until 1st February to use them up or phase them out. You can therefore decide in advance what you would like to do with them before the deadline. All right? So once again, I would say stay calm. This will not be anything close to the scale of the TPO transition. There is no need to panic. The third thing I would like to address is that several people also commented, some half jokingly and others not quite so jokingly, that the whole point of this regulation was to destroy nail technicians and make it impossible for people to work in the profession. In my opinion, that is not what is happening at all. I follow the regulation of the entire cosmetics industry, although naturally, my main focus is on professional nail products. However, I can also see what is happening throughout the broader industry. The regulation and banning of certain ingredients has accelerated dramatically across the entire cosmetics sector. In my opinion, one of the reasons for this is that research methods and diagnostics have developed and accelerated enormously in recent years, partly due to the emergence of AI. This has resulted in a rapid and turbulent increase in the number of ingredients being restricted or banned. The reality is that we simply need to learn to live with this. And this does not only affect nail technicians or nail products. It also applies to conventional cosmetics, hairdressing products, shampoos, and practically everything else within the beauty industry. So, it is important to understand that nail professionals are not being singled out. It is not as though someone suddenly decided, right, let's make life difficult for nail technicians. This is genuinely happening throughout the entire cosmetics industry. Therefore, there is only one thing we can do, and the same applies to you. Adapt, adjust, and remain resilient. This is exactly where we would like to support you. We want to provide timely, objective, and reliable information so that we can help you prepare for these challenges, which from now on will almost certainly become a permanent part of the industry. And now, as promised, here are my 2 exclusive announcements. The first announcement is that you, or rather you watching this video, are among the very first to find out that Mystic Nails is coming to Budapest on the 19th of September 2026. We will be holding a huge workshop at the Lang Cultural Center. We organized a similar event last year as well. It is a workshop for several hundred people, and this year we are expecting even more attendees and guests. So, if you missed it last year, I strongly recommend that you come this year. And if you attended last year, then there is no question about whether you will be coming back. We have a huge number of things planned. There will be an almost full-day professional program, a complete program tsunami. We will have an enormous amount of stock available, and practically every type of product we offer will be there. We are also preparing some fantastic special offers. Naturally, everyone is more than welcome. Come and experience the atmosphere of a Mystic Nails event. I can guarantee that once you experience it, it becomes so addictive that next time you will not even question whether you are coming. As I said, you are guaranteed to become a regular guest. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard the risks and side effects section, all right? And the second announcement, no, wait, let me transition properly. Great, here comes the transition. So, we are still on the first announcement. Write the date in your calendar, September 19th. Now, for the second announcement. Since we are already talking about calendars, I would also like to tell you that the Mystic Nails planners will be arriving in September. Anyone who knows which planners I am talking about will also know that they are always in extremely high demand and are usually released in limited quantities. This year will be no different. Because of this, they tend to sell out very quickly. So, if you have not yet subscribed to our newsletter, I recommend visiting webshop.mysticnails.hu and signing up. That way, you will receive the information immediately and directly as soon as the products become available in the online store, making sure that you do not miss out. And finally, a public service announcement. It is going to be bloody hot over the next few days, so do not try to be brave and do not go out in the sun.